Welcome back to Studio Chatter. High school graduation opens the door to a big, scary world. We've got a couple of graduates with us to share their plans. Let's welcome Allie Yoakum and Haley Campbell to the table.
Hello.
Big, scary, grown-up world.
I know, when you say it like that.
I know.
Are you scared now?
Yes. So scared.
It's exciting, but it can be sad and a hard transition. So
You're not going to school next week. That's
I know.
hard.
That's so crazy.
Not gonna walk in the Dawn Stadium, right?
No.
Yeah. Oh,
You're going to make him do
I know. This is going to be a crying segment after
It's
this.
just such a great school and great community, like we were talking
Yes.
before. And so it's hard sometimes, I think, to give that up and find your new place.
Yes,
Tell
for
us
sure.
about your high school experience, girls.
So we were both really involved in high school. We spent 3 years on the drill team, and then we were both in several different clubs and just really involved. And I think that that makes all the difference in your experience, being involved, getting to meet people, getting to be at the school events, and just it makes it this like really close-knit tight community where you're friends with everybody and you just get to have so much fun. And so it's a hard transition to leave that
Yeah.
for sure. But
Allie, how was drill for you?
Oh, it was one of the greatest experiences of my life. Like, I will find myself doing my day-to-day activities and thinking, well, I remember when I was doing this on drill or doing this on drill, and there's just so many lessons that I took away
I
from
agree.
it. And I feel like I should have learned more, but I am pretty sure I learned all that I could.
I think
But-
drill team sets you up for so many successes.
Yes.
Yes.
Time management, just that alone.
Oh, for sure.
That is
The
a
hard
huge
work,
one.
determination, having to put yourself out there. I mean, even I remember my daughter tried out, and it was her turn. Like you had 3, I think, at one time. Individual tryouts, and she was standing there, and then the music turned on, and she just stayed looking forward. And then the music is going, then they pause it, and they're like, "Mackenzie, we're starting." She's like, "Yes," like she's ready. And I'm like, turn around. Like that's how you're supposed to start. And I remember her just like, "I'll never make it. I know they're gonna, let me know."
that is so
But just
funny.
like it built backbone and
Yeah.
Yes.
determination, and you
Yes.
can make mistakes and you can go on to succeed. And
Yeah.
I want to hear what were each of your favorite things or favorite thing in the 3-year period.
Oh, you can't make me pick just one. I loved all of football season. I loved just the whole. I know it's a
Ditto.
hometown favorite here. I just loved the sense of community. It's really fun. That's when you get to be with your peers, and then I think probably tied with that is also when we walk off that state floor after we put in all those hours and all that time and just get to be like, okay, we did it. We showed up, we brought our very best, that kind of satisfaction I haven't found anywhere else yet, which hopefully
You will.
there's more exciting things to
Right.
come, right?
Yes.
But that is just one of my favorite parts about the whole program is that it leads up to that point where you just walk away so satisfied.
Are you missing waking up so early?
Not so much.
No.
Allie, what was your
Not
top?
at all. So obviously, football games. I mean, it's such a good feeling to be out on that field and just to be with your team, having fun. But another thing that I realized that I loved to enjoy was the time outside of practice, where we would go to lunch together, or where we would have late night conversations, or we would get together and just be together and be living in the moment instead of thinking well, I've got to do this dance again, or all this stuff. It was just the moments of truly being with your friends that have come so close to you that they're now your family.
They really are sisters at the end,
Yes.
especially after 3 years together.
Yeah.
That connection
3
that you
years,
have.
20 hours a week, your family at that point.
Yes.
And I did not go to Spanish Fork, but I was a drill mom, and I just still feel like a lost cheerleader for life. It really is a thing.
Yes, you
Yep.
definitely
It
are.
really is.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
in 2022, you were region champs, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So we were
Woohoo.
actually region champs all 3 years, and our team has held a region champ title for the past 5 years. So
Wow.
we have a really
Amazing.
strong program. Yes.
That takes
Yeah.
me back to the 80s because when I was on drill team in 88, 89. True, I age myself here every time I talk. But they were region champs for a decade, I think,
That's
all
awesome.
through the 80s. So
yeah.
it's just
Bringing
so cool.
it back. Yeah.
Yeah.
And this year's team is just as phenomenal.
Yes.
How
They'll
many
do
girls
just
on
as
this
great.
year's team? Do we know?
I think there's
33?
Yeah, 33.
I think
It's a
33.
nice big team.
Yes.
That is so
Yes,
great.
They're amazing. So they'll be
And are they having
fantastic.
freshmen on the team this year? Is it just
Nope.
Okay.
Yep, just
I know that
the-
it's bounced throughout
Yeah.
the years what we do.
Yeah.
Oh. So will you guys go back and participate in any way? Go give a little speech? hug on them?
I don't know. I mean, we'll try and be at whatever we can to go
Yeah.
support them. It's so fun to go watch them and just see them and get to cheer them on kind of from the other side. It's a little
Totally.
bit,
It's
a
a
little
little
bit
different.
different perspective, but it's just as fun.
It's just as good.
Yeah.
Well, you had great experiences. So what's next for you?
Yes. So I'm actually part of the Miss Spanish Fork Royalty right now. So we keep busy in the summer. And yeah, I get to work with the wonderful Miss Grace, who I'm sure you've all met.
Yes.
So that's been really fun. And I'm planning to serve a mission, and I'll leave in the fall. So that's coming up pretty soon for me.
And where are you going?
I'm going to Argentina. Yes.
Oh
So
my
Congratulations.
goodness.
Thank you so
That's
much.
amazing.
Exciting.
You're so cool.
Yes. Thanks.
And Allie, you were cool too. What are you up to?
Currently, I'm just working.
Where at?
I work over in Springville as a CNA.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
so
That's a hard job.
Yeah, so I'm lucky enough to work with people who have mental disabilities.
Okay.
Which is actually super awesome. I've learned so much from them too.
Oh, I bet.
And then I am going to I'm going to school this fall over at UVU.
Awesome.
Excellent.
Awesome. That's exciting.
Go Wolverines.
Yes.
And are you moving out or staying home?
I'm staying home for a semester because then I hopefully will be leaving on a mission this January.
This drill team has built some strong
Women.
leaders.
Yep.
Strong
Well,
leaders.
you had
nothing you
leadership positions as well in the drill team, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So what did either one of you do?
So I was the secretary my junior year, and then my senior year I had the opportunity to be a captain, and so that was really
Okay.
wonderful.
Yes, and then she passed down the title of secretary to me, so I was the secretary my senior year.
And in 1988, I was publicist. So I wrote the newspaper articles for J-Mart about what the drill team was doing. I'm sure they're in the archives. You can
We'll go
find
find
This
We'll
is
go
why
find
she
them
works at
for you.
Utah Valley Magazine now because of that job.
It's true. And
It
to
is.
that point, because those skills
Yes.
all set you up for such an amazing future in so many different ways.
Right?
Yeah,
It's not
they
just
really do.
about the dance. I mean, that is a big part of it, but it's not,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
At the
that's
end of
why
the day,
you
you
start,
walk away
but
with
that's
so
never
much.
why you finish.
Never.
Right?
Yeah, no.
So did drill team, or not drill team, high school feel like such a huge chunk of your life?
It did. I feel
really
like it
did.
did. Yeah.
Because I remember graduating. Didn't you guys feel like that was like forever?
I know. I'm like, there's no way that was 3 years.
Yeah.
That was like 10 years.
And all those old people are like, just enjoy it. It's going to go by like that. And you're like,
But
no. In the
even-
thick of like drama stuff, you're like, never end. And then it does. And then you're
Yeah.
like, I want to go back and just relive.
Right.
No,
But yeah.
you absolutely do.
Yeah.
I think in the moment it can feel like it's going on forever and ever. But now, having graduated this year, looking back, it feels like it was just a tiny sliver of my life. But in the moment, it felt like it was 10 years of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is so great.
Before we let you guys go, what advice would you give to a senior?
Oh, just soak it all in. Enjoy every moment. Enjoy the hard practices. Enjoy the football games. Enjoy the tests. Whatever it is, just soak it all in because you only get that one more year, and then it's off to new adventures.
I like that.
Oh, wow, you're too good at this. So I would think that my advice would probably have to be to soak in every moment, and be to take the chance. Just never pass up the opportunity to do something for someone or to do it for yourself because, it could be over before you know it, and it's going to be over before you know it as a senior. So
True.
just
Yes.
be sure to take the chance.
I'm so glad you both had such good memories.
Fabulous.
I can't wait to have you
so
back
happy.
in maybe 5 years.
And then
we're
see
still
what we're
here,
doing.
but-
Or
Yep.
they could take over.
There you go. I love it. I love it.
New
Yes.
faces, studio chatter.
Be practicing, guys.
Good luck on your new adventure.
Yes.
Yeah, good luck with you.
so much.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah,
Yes,
thanks for
thank you
coming.
so much.
Coming up on Studio Chatter, there's a fun way to exercise in town. Stay with us to find out more.